29 April 2003, he asked me to change the room again. He said that the air conditioner was not working at the room 105. So I gave him room 103 after that.
Yes, he told me not to clean the room 105 during his stay.
I recovered blood-stained towel and blanket, the deceased hair, and also cigarette butts. And I also found the polyclinic card that belongs to the deceased, which showing that the deceased was also in the room 105.
He said he was going to Denton police station because a report was made about a missing sister.
Assalamualaikum, this is 119. Today, we're gonna look back at a case from Johor Bahru that started with an ordinary to hotel check-in but ended with a discovery that shocked the nation.
On 27 April 2003, at about 7:20 a.m., Loting Meng arrived at Hotel Maya, Johor Bahru with a Chinese woman named Chok Sui Fong. SP9 saw them outside the hotel as they entered. Shortly after, SP7, the hotel receptionist, saw them at the reception counter, processed their check-in and issued them to the room key for room 101. Later, that same day, at around 6 p.m, Loting Meng told SP8 that the televisions in room 101 was not working properly. He requested to change rooms and SP8 moved him to room 105. After the switch, the key to room 101 was returned to the counter. Before going up to the room, Loting Meng instructed SP8 not to allow anyone to clean room 105 during his occupancy. In the early hours of 28 April 2003, at around 2:30 a.m, SP7 saw Loting Meng at the hotel lobby with Chok Sui Fong. They left the hotel and returned about an hour later. At approximately 3:30 a.m, SP7 noted that Loting Meng appeared restless and went straight upstairs. That same day, SP turns a hotel cleaner saw Loting Meng entering room 105 with Chok Sui Fong. In the early hours of 29 April 2003, at around 2:30 a.m, Loting Meng requested another room change, claiming that the air conditioner in room 105 was not working. SP7 complied and moved him to room 103. On 29 April 2003, SP9 saw Loting Meng once again at the Hotel Maya. At around 1:30 p.m. on 29 April 2003, another witness, which is SP1, saw Loting Meng in possession of a car key. He asked the witness to call a taxi because he wanted to go to Taman Pelangi to pick up a car. At the car park, they used the key to retrieve the vehicle, and Loting Meng said that the car belonged to his girlfriend's sister. On 30 April 2003, SP14, a police officer, testified that while making his way to room 103, he met Loting Man with his girlfriend, ZULKIFLI, who was also the deceased twin sister. SP14 asked Loting Man where he was going. Loting Man then replied that he was on his way to the Plantong police station, claiming that a report had been lodged regarding the deceased disappearance. SP14 then seized a hotel receipt, a mobile phone, the key to room 103, and Loting Man wallet. Loting Man was brought to the police station.
1 day later, on 30 April 2003, members of the public made a shocking discovery. 3 partly burned body parts of a woman were found at 3 separate locations in Johor Bahru. Police investigations later confirmed that the remains belonged to ZULKIFLI. Following this discovery, police traced the last known movements of the deceased. Evidence soon led investigators back to Hotel Maya, where the accident had been staying during the material talk. Medical evidence later confirmed that the deceased died from several neck injuries, and the court found that the nature of the injuries showed a clear intention to cause death. The case was brought before the High Court, where the prosecutions relied heavily on circumstantial evidence, as there were no eyewitnesses to the crime. After evaluating the footage of evidence, the High Court found that the evidence points irresistibly to the accused and convicted Loting Man of murder under Section 302 of the Penal Code, sentencing him to death. The conviction and sentence were later affirmed by the Court of Appeal. In 2014, the Federal Court dismissed the final appeal, holding that the prosecution had proven a case beyond reasonable doubt and that the accused defense amounted to a bare denial. The conviction and sentence were therefore upheld.
After watching the case, did you please wonder what is the legal issue? The legal issue is whether the prosecution could prove a charge of murder beyond reasonable doubt, even though the case depended entirely on circumstantial evidence, since no eyewitness saw the killing. Under Section 300 of the Penal Code, murder requires 2 elements, which is act to serious and non-serious. And under Section 302, provide a death penalty for death offences. The court found that both actus reus and non rea were proven because of the strong forensic evidence, like the victim's DNA, hair, personal items were inside in his hotel room. The murder weapon stained with her blood were hidden in the ceiling of his room, and also he had the victim's car key. So together, all of this form a complete chain of circumstantial evidence, leaving no other reasonable explanation except that the accused committed the murder. Since his defense was only bare denial, without addressing the evidence, the court confirmed his conviction under Section 302. So, what is element of crime?
So, the first element of criminal law is mens rea. What is the meaning of mens rea? Mens rea means the guilty's mind. It refers to the mental state of the accused when the criminal was committed. Knowledge, intention, and recklessness can also be considered as mens rea. So, why is it important? It's very essential because a person is not liable for the criminal if the accident is pure or it's just an accident.
Actus rea means the guilty act. It refers to the physical action or conduct to the accused, including an act or a failure to act for the legal duty. Actus rea answer this question: what did the accused do for a crime that is established? Actus rea must be at least together with mens rea.
That you'll ever ever do. Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.